Hi friends, welcome to your powerful Yoga Vinyasa flow, strong and calm. This is a full body yoga practice that helps you to build strength in the body and in the mind. And at the same time, it encourages you to stay very calm, relaxed, and mindful. You don't need any props for this class. Let's get started. We begin today in a cross-legged seat with the hands resting on the thighs or the knees, wherever it feels comfortable and allows you to relax the arms and the shoulders. Close down the eyes or lower the gaze to withdraw yourself from what's happening around you. Turn your attention inwards and give yourself a moment to arrive in the body, in this moment. Make sure you release any tension from the face, softening the jaw. Allow the shoulders to gently drop. Relax the chest. And relax your abdomen so your breath may flow a little deeper down into the body. Take a couple of conscious breaths like this. Simply focusing on the in and out flow of air and energy through your nostrils. Whatever is still going on in the mind or whatever is still happening around you, just practice staying focused on your breath. And maybe set an intention to keep practicing, staying with the breath throughout the whole practice. Keeping yourself present and mindful in the moment. And then go ahead and join your palms together in front of the heart as a gesture of connecting your mind and your body. Take a deeper inhale through your nose and softly sigh out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Let it go. One more time, deep inhale. Full exhale. Bow the forehead down to the fingertips. Gently open the eyes. Take a moment to steady the gaze. And then lift your head. Release the hands. Bring the palms into the knees. And start leaning the upper body forward in a big half circle. And then overside backwards to close that circle. Taking some generous movements to awaken the body, moving the spine, stimulating the center of the body, the abdomen. You can feel free to close the eyes back down or lower the gaze. You can really focus on the sensations and tuning in with your body rather than focusing so much on the outer shape right now. Keep the breath flowing mindfully. Soften through the shoulders and the neck a little. And then mindfully switch direction and circle the other way around. Quite generously, softly. And then slowly allow those circles to become a bit smaller. Make your way back into an upright spine. And as you arrive with the spine lifted, shift your hands forward onto the shins. Pull the shoulders back, lift the heart, maybe lift the chin if that's okay for your neck. Take a deep inhale as you pull the shoulders back forward, backwards. And as you exhale, you want to round the back, bring the navel in, chin down, roll towards the tailbone. It's kind of like a cat stretch here. Inhale, sit back up, stretching the front body, stick out the tailbone, lift the chin. Exhale, round the back. And we keep moving mindfully like this, in this cat-cow-like movement in synchronicity with the breath. And it's a good moment to gently invite an ujjayi breath. This means we're narrowing the back of the throat to create a bit of a constriction, which creates friction and therefore warmth and heat in the body. This also makes the breath slightly audible, gentle hissing sound, so it makes it easier to stay focused on the breath. If this is quite unfamiliar, new to you, or it doesn't make sense for you today, just breathe naturally. On your next inhale, sit up, take the arms over front, reach all the way up, long spine. Exhale, gently twist to the right side. Right hand behind you, left hand onto the right knee. And make sure you keep the spine nice and long, softly opening through the back shoulder and through the chest. On your inhale, come back to center, look forward, reach the arms overhead. On the exhale, soft twist to the second side. The back hand stays on the fingertips to avoid leaning backwards. Spine is really long, neck is long, chest is broad. On the inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up all the way. On the exhale, release the arms over side and grab underneath the knees. Stand the feet up in front of you, next to each other. Inhale, lift the heart high, your long spine. Exhale, lift your feet off the ground a little for a very small boat pose at first. Engage the core, make sure you lift the chest, and if you feel stable, take your low legs parallel to the floor. Hands can stay for support or you extend the arms forward. Whichever option you choose, make sure that you breathe just as smoothly and mindfully as you have before. Keep the face soft, attitude relaxed. One more breath. And then cross the shins, pull the knees towards the armpits as much as you can, heels to the groin as much as you can, and then flex your hands as if you wanted to push something away. Make yourself really small so you can really feel the center of the body being engaged, activated. Take a deep breath in. And with a bit of momentum on the exhale, roll over the feet and find your way into tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Good. Tuck your toes under. Press the shoulder blades apart. Draw the low navel or the low belly in, so below the navel. And then lift your knees off the ground just a little, just about 2-3 centimeters. Good. So you can feel the thighs engage, the center of the body. Make sure you don't collapse through the spine. Look down to the ground for a long neck. Feel the whole body being activated. We stay for another full breath. And then bring the knees down to the ground, point the toes, send the hips back for a child's pose, just for a moment. Take a little snapshot of this pose. If you ever need to take a rest, you can always come back into this shape. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Side out through the mouth. Reach the arms forward as much as you can. Ground the hands, look forward. Come back up to the knees, keep the hands where they were, tuck the toes under, and then send the hips back and up into a downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal the legs in your first downward facing dog, lengthening through the back of the legs, stretching the feet. You can bring the knees a bit from side to side to move the hip joints, the low back. Good. And then bend the knees a little more, press the belly towards the thighs. Really open up through the shoulders, the chest, long back. One more breath here. And then on the inhale, come forward into a plank pose, shoulders over wrists, heels over toes. And again, press the shoulder blades apart as you just did in your tabletop. Good. Keep the low belly engaged for a moment. Release the right hand, come into the fingertips. And then bring the hand back down. Second side, really activating through the whole body, left hand fingertips. Hand back down. Lift your right foot off the ground, just about 2-3 centimeters. Bring the foot back down. Lift your left foot off the ground. And bring it back down. Bend the knees, downward facing dog, come back up. Take a full inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, come forward into your high plank. Exhale, set the knees down. Inhale, lift the heart and the pubic bone long back. Exhale, bend the arms, come down halfway. Keep the elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, hips back and up, downward facing dog. We do this again. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees. Lift the pubic bone, activate the core. Exhale, bend the arms, go slowly with control. This is your chaturanga practice. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, walk to the top of the mat. You can take several steps. And exhale, fold all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, fold all the way down. One more time. Inhale, come to standing, reach the arms up over side. Big movement, look up to your hands. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart and next to the body. Arms over side, inhale, big movement, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Now listen, exhale, send the hips back, draw the low belly in. Inhale, lift the upper body and arms for chair pose. Stay for your exhale. Keep the core active. Inhale, come into the tiptoes. Stay, exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. We inhale here. Exhale, heels down, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, step into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale with the knees or maybe without, come all the way down in a straight line. Inhale, point the toes, open the chest, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up into the air, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the right upper arm, shoulders over wrist, tap and squeeze for a moment. Inhale, bring it back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, across the body, right knee, left upper arm, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, we stay here. Pull the knee higher, inhale. Exhale, step the foot through. Strong legs. Inhale, stand up, high lunge. Exhale, twist the upper body to the right. Right arm goes back, left arm goes forward, legs stay stable. Back to center, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist. Last time. Inhale, look forward, arms up. Exhale, twist. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, drop the right arm, lift the left arm, exalted warrior. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, guide the left hand down, reach the right arm up. Easy twist, stack your shoulders. Pull the right shoulder back. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Return all toes to the right side. Either stay or step the right foot on top of the left one, side plank. Lift your hips higher. Grab the left fingertips into the ground. Lift your hips. Good. Option to take your right foot off the left foot or stay where you are. One more breath. With control, right hand to the ground. Take your plank pose, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way as before, maybe now half. Keep the elbows closed, low belly active. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, left leg up into the air, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, back up, long leg. Exhale, across the body to the right upper arm. Fluid movements. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. We stay here. Inhale, pull the knee higher. And exhale, step the foot through. Stand up, high lunge, inhale. Exhale, twist to the left, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale back to center, both arms up, look forward. Exhale, twist. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the left arm, reach the right arm up. Exalted shape. Let this right arm grow really long so you can feel the length in your right groin. Legs stay stable. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up for your easy twist. Good. Stay here for a breath. Activate the legs. Keep the chest nice and broad. And then turn all toes to the left. Either keep the left foot on the mat for support or left foot on top of the right one. Option to lift the foot off. Your side plank variation. Take another breath. And then with control, guide the left hand down to the ground. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, choose with or without the knees. Go halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, big steps or one hop, top of the mat, half forward fold. Exhale, fold all the way down. Come to standing. Inhale, reach the arms over side. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart and release. Inhale, arms over side, big movement. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Listen once again. Exhale, send the hips back, draw the belly in. Inhale, sit back for your chair pose, reach the arms up. Stay for your exhale. This time, inhale, grow longer through the arms. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. We twist to the right side, left elbow onto the outer right knee, and you want to open up the chest so the hands land in front of the heart again. Good. Push the hips back. Pull the left hip back a bit more so the knees are in one line. Take another full breath. And then look down, start shifting your weight towards the right foot. Release the left heel, and once you're ready, take many steps or one big step to the back of the mat. Twisted high lunge. Pull the right shoulder further back. Keep the softness in the breath in your mind. Stay calm and relaxed. Very guided movements. Look down to the floor. Press into the feet. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Lean forward, shift the weight towards the right leg. Lift the left leg off the mat, warrior three. Good. If it wobbles, it's fine. If you fall, you can start over. Just take it easy. Good job. Bend both legs. We're standing up. Pull the left leg up and through. Grab a hold of the left shin. Take a moment to find your balance. Rest your eyes on a focus point. Lift the left arm up with your next inhale. And with the exhale, twist open to the left side. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, take the arm up, gaze forward. Exhale, both hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, extend the left leg forward. And then exhale, bend it, come back into your warrior three. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the fingertips down to the ground. You can bend the standing leg as much as necessary. Think half lift as you inhale. And exhale, fold over the standing leg. Maybe the hands come a bit closer to the foot. Option to grab the ankle with your right hand and pull yourself a bit closer. If you want to challenge your balance a little, option to bring the left hand onto the ankle as well. It's just an option. See which one works for you. Take another full breath. And then bring both hands to the ground again. Bend the left leg, open the hip, kind of like a scorpion leg here. Take a full breath in. And then bend both legs, spiral the left knee down to the outside of your right ankle and sit all the way back in between the heels for your twisted seat. Good. Option to extend the left leg forward. Bring a bit more weight into the right hip. Sit both sits bones down. Left hand helps you to sit taller. Right arm reaches up. And we twist to the right side again. Come to the fingertips just lightly. Pull the back shoulder back. Open through the chest. Option to pass the left arm onto the outside of the right knee. But make sure you're sitting tall. If you need to lean back, then stay in the previous variation. Always come back to the breath. Good. On your next inhale, come back to the center. On the exhale, take the gentle counter twist. Good. Look forward, lean onto the hands to pull the shins in front of each other. Pull the heels in as we practice in the beginning. Extend the arms forward, flex your hands. This is a good practice for your core and for your arm balancing. Good. Take another full breath. And then roll over your feet. You can jump or step back into your plank pose. And then slowly lower for chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or abda. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bend the knees, look forward. On the inhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Exhale, fold all the way down. Come to standing, take the arms overside, reach it out. It's like you gather loads of breath and energy, recharge. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart and release. Arms overside, inhale, big movement. Exhale, bend all the way, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Send the hips back, building up for chair. Draw the belly in. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. We twist to the left side. Right elbow to the left outer knee. Opening up the chest and make sure your right knee doesn't come forward. Pull the right hip back. Open up through the chest. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Ujjayi, your natural breath. And then bring weight into the left foot. Release the right heel. Take those many or that one big step back for your twisted high lunge. And you can be very powerful in your intention without having to move into all the postures, without having to stay in all the postures. Just stay calm and relaxed. Look down to the ground. Try and guide your movement strongly up into your high lunge. Hands together in front of the heart, leaning forward, engaging the core, shifting the weight onto the left leg for warrior three. Keeping the patience and the joy in the practice. Good. You can bend both legs to stand up more easily. Pull the right leg up and through. Grab a hold of the shin. And then just stay here for a moment. Find your balance. Reach the right arm up when you're ready. Pull the arm out behind you for your twist. Find your focus point. We stay for a couple of breaths. Calming down, rooting down through the left foot. Good. On the inhale, pull the right arm back up, look forward. Exhale, both hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, extend the right leg forward. Exhale, bend, bring it back, warrior three. Inhale here. Exhale, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, half forward fold through the spine. Exhale, fold over the standing leg. And again, you can bend it a lot. The floor might be far away for you today. Just bend the knee a bit further. Keep the hands on the ground further forward or closer to the foot if that happens for you. Option to grab the ankle with your left hand only, or maybe even with both hands. And you can try and lift the right leg higher, but try not opening the hip for now. Good. Take another full breath. And then both hands onto the ground. Bend the right leg, knee points up, open through the groin just for a moment. Standing leg can still be bent. And then bend the legs a lot, right knee to the outside of the left ankle, spiraling all the way down, sitting back in between the heels. Bring weight into the left hip, sit down. Right arm helps you to sit taller, left arm reaches up. And then twist open to the left side. Feel free to take your variation or modify in a different way. Come back to your calm and smooth breath. Good. On your inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, gentle counter twist to the opposite side. And then lean onto the hands once again. Pull the shins in front of each other. Bring the heels in. Bring the knees closer. Flex your hands. Really engage the core. Make yourself really small. And then roll over the feet and either jump back if you practice this, or just step back mindfully with or without the knees through your vinyasa. Or skip, go into your down dog, your child's pose, whatever you need. We'll meet in the down dog with a deep breath in and a gentle sigh out. Bending the knees, looking forward. Make your way to the top of the mat on the inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, fold all the way down. Good. Inhale, half lift. Maybe step your feet further back, about one length of the feet. Once again, fold down. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bend the knees a lot, building up for chair one more time. Draw the belly in. Inhale, reach the arms up. Stay for your exhale. Now come onto the tiptoes, release the heels. And start bending the legs more. Extend your arms forward, out in front of you, and start flexing your hands as if you wanted to push something away. We bend the knees more so we can bring the hands down to the ground, shoulder width apart, bending the elbows to the body, towards the body, not to the outside, like we do in chaturanga. Bringing the knees either into the armpits, back of the upper arms, or around the upper arms, whatever works for you. See which position gives you a bit of grip in the knees, and then shift your weight forward until your elbows are over the ankles, the wrists, elbows over wrists. Now you can release one foot of the ground. Bring it back down. You can release the other foot of the ground, bring it back down. Keep doing this, or if you feel like you have enough balance, release both feet off the ground for your crow pose. Look slightly forward, keep the breath flowing, whatever you're practicing. And whenever you're ready, you can jump back if you practice this, or step back into your plank pose. Take an inhale. Lower all the way down or half. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Bring the knees to the ground like you do for tabletop. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Forearms are parallel to each other. Grab a hold of the opposite elbows just to measure. And then bring the arms back out, either parallel to each other or crossing them. This gives you a bit more grip. You can also interlace the fingers. We'll do one more strong pose, pushing the hips back and up like we do for downward facing dog, now for our dolphin pose. You can stay here if you feel like you have space. Bring the feet closer to the upper body so your hips come more over your shoulders. You can look to the knees or to the toes. If you know this pose and you want to go a bit further, you can extend one leg up, no jumping. We're not at the wall. So you don't want to fall over unless you have a super stable pincha practice. Just shift the weight, strengthen the shoulders. Good. One more breath wherever you are. And then bring the knees down. Point the toes, child's pose. This time take your arms back alongside the body. Shoulders flow down, forehead down. Take a deep breath. Just take a moment to observe how the body feels. And then slowly roll back up to sit on the heels. Bring your legs around. So sitting next to the heels, stepping the feet onto the mat. Make sure you have space behind you. Take the hands behind the knees. Lift the heart a bit higher. And then take your feet off the mat once again for your bow pose. You can either stay here or extend the arms forward. You can stay in either of these variations, or you go into a bit of a movement with me. We do this with the breath very mindfully, powerfully, and very calmly. Inhale, half boat, lean back. Exhale, come back up. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, cross the shins, roll over the feet. Take a vinyasa or go straight into your down dog. It's really up to you. Good job. Take an inhale, soft exhale. Inhale forward into your high plank. Exhale, with or without the knees, now lower all the way down. Inhale, small cobra. Exhale, release the hands off the ground. Interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Open up through the chest. Press the tops of the feet down. Engage the quads. Kneecaps come off the mat. Breathe into the front body. One more. And softly release. Bring one arm forward, go straight onto your back. Make sure you're arriving comfortably on the mat. Feet stood up on the ground, hip distance apart, close to the body. Pressing into the feet, lifting up the hips for your shoulder bridge. Once again, interlacing the fingers behind the back as we just did, pushing, or rather pulling the shoulder blades towards each other. And opening through the chest. Try and really lift the hips so you can feel the groins opening, the front body stretch open. Good. Take another full breath here. And then come into the tiptoes. Release the hands slowly. Roll all the way down onto the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop out to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Keep your hands on the inner thighs, on the abdomen, or maybe grab opposite elbows above the head to open through the shoulders and the chest. Allow the hips to open, the shoulders to open, and the breath to slowly calm down. Feel all the energy rushing through the body. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat, your pulse. Or you can feel the breath flowing. Good. And then release the arms. Bring them onto the outer thighs to guide the knees together. Knees up to the chest, hug around the shins, rock a bit from side to side. And then grab a hold of each knee, make big circles into the air with your knees, bringing them away from each other and close to each other to soften through the hip joints, the groins. And circle the other way around as well, dropping back into softness, calmness. Grab a hold of the outer edges of your feet or your ankles for happy baby. Pull the knees down into the armpits. Rock a bit from side to side on that lower back. And then slowly release. Bring the legs out onto the ground for a couple of moments of relaxation in Shavasana pose. Give a lot of space to your arms, your legs. Palms facing up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then sigh out through the mouth. Let go of the Ujjayi breath. Let go of any breath control. Allow the body to relax. And give yourself a few moments to rest and regenerate. And softly begin to deepen the breath again. Bring attention back into the body, back into the room, into this moment. Circling the wrists and the ankles. And giving yourself a big, big stretch and a full nourishing breath. And bending the knees, roll onto one side. And softly press the hands into the ground. Find your way back up into an upright C with the legs crossed, just as we started our class today. Keeping the eyes closed with the gaze lowered just for a moment to observe how you feel after your asana practice. Join your hands together in appreciation. Thank yourself for taking the time for this practice and express some gratitude for the teachings and the wisdom of yoga. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick and powerful vinyasa flow. I hope you feel invigorated and very energized, yet very relaxed. Let me know what you thought about this practice, and please let me know what you want to practice next. I release a new video every week, and I have some beautiful offers for you in the description below the video. We have a yoga teacher training that you can join from anywhere, and some beautiful offers for you. I always love to hear from you. Have a wonderful day.